Hello and welcome. This is the Digital Office at Home podcast. I'm Marian and LaSalle, your host, and my co-host is Gail Kendig. Hi.
Very little makeup on today.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
You look good to me. You look fresh and
Yes,
ready
I
to
do.
go.
Coffee. Coffee's my friend today.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about that because, we do work from home and this is the digital office, at home. And so we have to have our, I don't know, our things to keep us motivated.
Keep
So
our engine going.
here's iced coffee because I got tired of
Mine's
letting my coffee get cold and having to microwave it and get it
I
warm
love
again. It's like,
that.
how many times are you going to
I
do
love
that?
that. That's what I always drink iced coffee because I raised the white flag. I give up. I'm not going to keep trying to get my coffee warm. I love iced coffee.
There you
So I
go. So
switched.
there you go.
You didn't even share that with me, and then here we are. But I already had mine. But yeah, oh yeah, it's a lot easier because you can even store it, and not put ice cubes in it and have it, the next morning or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, today's topic is going to be about, I think, making our lives easier as we're working from home, as we're working for ourselves. And some people have a regular job, 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever they're working, maybe even at night, and they have a family to take care of, and they have dogs and cats and birds, who knows. They have a life, lots of stuff going on. So when we say we're working from home, it doesn't necessarily mean that we work full time for ourselves. I happen to, and Gail does. But for you, I want you to know that we understand that you may have to fit a very small portion of time into your already busy schedule to build your business. And so we want to make it easy for you. We want to make it positive. We want you to move forward in a positive direction in a timely manner. So we're going to get right to it today. Gail, you had something that you brought up to me this morning that I think is going to help a lot of people. Let's start there.
Okay. What I was thinking just now, we do have our Grow Rich Mastermind call, and they talked this morning about a recipe. The host talked about his kids making brownies or something, and following a recipe. I think they were a disaster, but they missed something. But the recipe thought made me think of you and how you have taught in the past about our content or our daily routine. So our daily routine can be a recipe. Okay, we start our day. I start my day with the Grow Rich Mastermind call. That could go into creating my content for the day. I know you create one piece of content and you teach people how to make that one piece of content into multiple usage, in all your social media. So I thought that's a recipe, right? So, and also the thing about a recipe is the picture is always with the recipe. There's always a picture. So we want our purpose to be in that vision, the vision that we see our purpose, no matter what we're doing. We have to, begin with the end in mind, which I think it was a Stephen Covey thing, right? But begin with the end in mind. So I guess that's kind of like what I was thinking. We create a recipe today to help people with their content. Does that make sense?
It really does make a lot of sense, Gail, and I'm glad you're bringing it up. And the way you describe it, it makes so much sense. It's very clear. So how do we go forward with this recipe? So I would think
Step by step.
you would need to figure out how much time you have. Is it every day, or is it Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Is it, you have to figure out the time that you have to spend to build your business. Once you have some time, you could do exactly what Gail was saying. You could come up with ideas on content that you could write about. I'm all about writing, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't do it as a video. You don't have to write if you're not a good writer. You could create a video, and it could be you on the video, or it could be they call it a faceless video. Some way to get your ideas out to the public. Okay, no matter how you There's so many ways to
Lots
do
of
it
ways,
today.
right, right.
So AI is really helping. You could ask AI, you could give AI bullet points of things that you want to talk about and ask it to give you some ideas on some content or stories or even the title. You could say, you know, I want to talk about the big picture of business. Give me 10 titles of ideas that I could write about. So just you talking to me, Gail, I had 5 different articles in mind. So that you could write about the recipe that you just talked about. You could write about this. You could do a video on it. You could
Right.
then chop it up into smaller sections and have, oh my goodness, my mind is going crazy over the
I
recipe.
know, and you know why your mind is going crazy? Because this is your passion. And that's what happens when you're living in your glory. You're living in your passion. You are like a fish to water, a bird to the air. You are in your glory when you are creating and you get so excited. That is why you were put on this earth, because you love the ideas, you love helping other people with the ideas, and that's why you get so excited when you're serving other people. And that's what you're doing right now today. And people are taking notes. So I'm wondering, what are some of the AI formats, apps that you use? For some people that don't know, there's a variety out there now.
Oh, yes. Okay, Gail. Thank you for that, because it is changing almost every week.
Every day there's somebody, yeah.
People will ask me, well, what are you using now? Because they know that
Right.
I'm using whatever I feel like is the most benefit to me and my business and the mastermind that we teach. Okay. So right now I'm using Perplexity. That's Perplexity, perplexity.ai.
Mhm.
And if you make a mistake and go to IO or .com or something like that, it may be confusing. So let me just double check that to make sure I have the exact, yeah, perplexity.ai is the one. And you can do a free version or you can do the upgrade. You can pay and upgrade. I made the mistake early on by going to copy.ai and paying like $500 for the
Oh,
year. Well, I mean, I wanted it, you know,
no. Yeah,
and
wow.
then all of a sudden all these free ones came out,
Yeah, and really good ones.
but
Yeah.
they have different levels. So it depends
Yes.
on you. I don't have to pay anymore. So
Yeah.
all the apps that I'm telling you about, and I'm so glad you brought this up because I think this is important. People are just barely brand new with this technology, so they're not sure what's going on. Okay,
Right.
so I use Perplexity and I use Claude. That's CLAUDE, and I'm looking it up just to make sure. Yeah, Claude.ai.
Is that a Google one? That's the Google one or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then there's plenty more. And then Chat GPT,
Big one.
most people have heard of that. It's owned by a company called Open.ai.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love Open is because they took something that only the rich were using, the very, very, very rich people and corporations. They took this technology and they opened it up to us. Now it's the wild, wild west right now,
Yeah, sure. Wow.
but
Yeah.
it's getting tamer and tamer by the day because more and more people are going in there and going, wait a minute, that's not right. So here's the deal. If you don't hear anything else about AI today, listen to this. Always double check, even triple check. If you're going to tell somebody a fact that you found on AI, you better go to another AI and ask if it's true. And that's what I do. So I may come up with an idea for an article or a newsletter, something I'm writing, and I will ask for some facts or some ideas from AI. And then I take that information and I go over to another AI and I say, is this true? And it will double check to make sure all the facts are true. Now, why would AI lie? It's not that they're lying. It's that people inputted this information. It only knows what humans have put in there. So you just double check yourself, never put information out that you're not absolutely sure is true. And you can always ask AI for where they got the information. So you can say, you know, where did you get this information? You know, tell me where the facts are that you found. And it will give you all the information that you asked for.
do you remember the name of the one that, or you can always say, could you humanize this or something, you know, make it more like a person's talking versus a computer? Do you have the name of the one that you go to double check, or is there multiple way, you know?
I use those three. I use
Oh,
Perplexity,
so you double
Claude,
check with each other.
yeah,
Okay, with those.
Chat
Okay.
GPT,
There
and
isn't
then
one specifically as a double checker.
no, I
Okay,
just go to another AI
gotcha,
and have it check the other AI.
gotcha. Okay,
And then
gotcha.
if I'm still not sure, then I'll go, to a third, which has only happened a couple times, but I thought this is unusual information. I need to find out, is this really true?
Yeah.
Because if you've been on Facebook long enough, you know that people will just forward stuff that they see. They don't double check anything. They just think it's true because it's written and they just share it. So don't be like that. Make sure
Okay.
what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I got to tell you, Chat GPT is amazing, and so is Perplexity, and they're all kind of following Chat GPT.
Yeah, I
And
love.
what I mean by that is I take care of a lady, I'm the manager of a lady with Alzheimer's, and she can't speak anymore. She's bedridden and she really can't move her body, but she can still hear, right? And I don't know if it's going in or not, but I use Chat GPT and Perplexity to tell her stories. So it's very human like. I can say, hi, my name is Marian. I'm here with my friend Shirley, and she's got Alzheimer's. She can't speak, but she can hear you. Would you please tell her a story about her favorite topic, which is kittens and sunshine and chocolate? And so this AI now will take her and say, hi, Shirley, let me tell you a story. And so
That's awesome.
people are afraid of AI, only
Yeah,
use it for good. Okay.
yeah.
Don't
Right,
use it for nefarious
right,
reasons.
right. I love that. So is that because you paid extra, or does that,
No, no,
so I can do that? There's like a little microphone or something? I didn't even know.
there is. Okay, so
Okay.
let's take Chat GPT because it's
Yeah,
free and everybody can get an app for their
I
phone.
love that. I use that. I never know I could do that. I want
Yes.
to do a
And if you
story.
click on it, there's a pair of headphones
Uh-huh.
next to the place where you type.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
they have upgraded it and you can send it pictures. You can say, can you look at this picture and tell me what it is? Or can you look at this picture and tell me where it was?
Oh,
I mean, it's really smart, okay? And then right next to it is a pair of headphones. If you click the headphones, and then it'll start talking to you.
wow,
So,
I didn't even see
hi,
it.
Chad. My name is Marian. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks. How are you today?
Wow, a new friend. I want to make a new friend. I mean, that's amazing.
So it's not just chat that's doing that. Perplexity has it as well. And so I think they're all just kind of following
Wow, that's
along,
amazing. So when you are learning these yourself, are you following like YouTube videos, or are you just hunting and pecking and you're looking at the screen and you're like, what does this do? What does this do?
I'm
How are you learning?
self-taught all the way, girl. Now I do watch videos like I'll watch some Canva instructions on the new apps that are around. And because we're in a mastermind and I do come twice a week in order to teach things, I do go and find ideas and research, but I'm self-taught all the way.
Yeah. And I'm with your mastermind. Yay! So should we do a little plug for our mastermind?
Yeah,
Why not? Now's
I
the
think
time.
you
We're
should do
talking
it,
about,
Gail.
Oh, I'm a good plugger. So, okay. So right now we have a variety, I would say under 20 people. So it's small but intimate. We love each other, of course. And we're always adding, following your lead because you've been doing this for quite a long time. You're a marketing expert and you help us with so much, but we're learning all the time where we really have adopted the concept of learn, do, teach. And that is making us feel so much more confident about working from home and having so many options of what to do with our lives and our purpose and what we feel like. Oh my God, okay, sorry, I felt like a little horn. So I mean, we really, if you guys, I know we're at the end of our podcast, Marian always has all of the links that you can get, but it's Digital Office at Home. Everything Marian does is Digital Office at Home. So you can come as a guest to hear us and test us out. But it has been such a gift to so many people because we used to be, especially if some of us are over a certain age, let's say over 40 to make it generous, but we didn't know, we don't know what we don't know. We don't know where to start. And Marian, you have been so wonderful about guiding us. By Your Side Guide is the best name for you. And I don't know who thought of that, but you are the By Your Side Guide and you make our lives so much easier every single time that we are together at the mastermind. That's my little commercial. So I hope you guys take advantage of that because there is nothing out there really that I know of where you get weekly ideas and the mastermind is all of our minds and all of our ideas, which I love ideas. And so let us
The
go
idea
up.
factory lady. Yes, I love you so much. Well, it's true. And thank you for all the compliments, but I got to tell you that it is because of the mastermind. So yes, there's one person who turns the lights on. I heard that in our other mastermind.
Yeah.
I love that. I do turn the lights on. I do the recording. I have AI that is taking notes as we're speaking, all that good stuff. Yes, I'm the one that's running it, but it's the mastermind of these people. These are all entrepreneurs and people that want to build a business from home. And I just love it. I show up because I absolutely love it. And you're right. I get so excited. And even if I'm
Your
having
passion.
a really bad day,
And
like
you've had some
during the hurricane,
tornado.
yeah, there's like all this stuff going on and there's no electricity and
Yeah.
no internet, I still, when I show up, I immediately feel better because everybody's feeling good about being here and sharing.
Exactly. And you helped us write a book. I already had a book because I did. And it wasn't easy to put together. It was no internet stuff going on at the time. But now you helped all of us write a book. And now we're going to be doing another book for the first of the year. So that's exciting. So if there are authors out there that have their passion and they don't know really where to start, this is a great place to come in and we can help you. We all work together helping each other. So everybody has a book inside of them.
This is the perfect time. Christmas in July. Here we go. The perfect time to join us because we are getting ready to write a book together as a mastermind. So please feel free to contact Gail or contact me for more information. I appreciate that. So I hope you've learned a lot, today about how you can get started doing a routine and taking AI to help you with ideas and things like that. Those three are only three. There's like 100 now. And especially in our community. So Gail and I are an affiliate for a big business that helps us with our website and our funnels and the pages and quiz makers and all kinds of things that we're doing. And they have, if you upgrade to the premium level, they have an AI that's specifically for them. And that's that's four that I work with. That is awesome. If you want more information, it's really easy.
Below. Yeah, you're going
it's really
the
easy.
links below. So no excuses. If you're watching us now, there's a reason you're watching us and you're staying with us. So just take, action. Take action.
Yeah. So what's interesting too about this new technology is that even though this is called a podcast, you can watch us on YouTube, you can listen to us in your ear while you're driving, you're mowing your lawn, whatever it is you're doing. You know, pay attention if you're driving the car, but it's available. So I remember back before video became really exciting. All you could do was read, right? You had to write a book in order to get out there, you know, that type of thing. And the only
Right.
people that could afford video were the big corporations, because it was a big deal. Well, now we can offer our content. Your content can go out any way they need it. Okay, when I say they, your audience. So they can read it, they can listen to it, they can watch it, or all three.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. And everybody does have their own story. You know, there isn't anybody that is listening that hasn't lived their own life. We haven't lived your life. You need to share your experiences to help other people. That's the reason you went through the good, bad, and the ugly, and all is important to someone. So it's very good to get your stories out.
Oh, that's what we wrote our book about. We wrote a book about how stories help you sell your
Business.
ideas, your service, your product, whatever. That's, you know,
Right.
and that's available, I think, on all of our websites, the book that we wrote. Well, Gail, do you have any last thoughts for our wonderful people who are trying to build a business?
Well, I just want to be with more humans and be able to help more people. So please take advantage and click on whatever you're going to be seeing when at the end of this, at the description part, and just click away and check everything out. Whatever Marian is giving you, it's all good. So thanks for listening today, and back to you, Marian.
You know, Gail is called the Idea Factory Lady. So, and that's for a reason, because she's got great ideas. So if you need a coach, I'm telling you, I'm giving her a plug right now. She is fantastic. You just give her a little bit and she's gonna like, woo, take you to the moon and back. I love it. All right, everybody, thank you for watching or listening. If you need information, you know what to do. Thanks for being with me, Gail.
Thank you, Miss Marian. Bye, everyone.